right. So, according to the allegations, Your Honor, Stephen James Deshawn is accusing defendant Robin Henry Tees of being first it was a liar, okay? First it was a false prophet, after Robin did not bow down and worship the fake Lord thy God. So once Robin started to show him, you know, really where he needs to be put, the accusations started to come along. False prophet. He's a liar. Liar. And then a 33-degree Mason, because I make 33-minute videos. I mean, that was the main reason why, right? That was the main reason why. Anybody can get the same phone and it just, you know, your memory is 33 minutes. I wouldn't even want to get a new phone because I'm going to leave it at that. And then false prophet, 33-degree Mason, which is, you know, which is lifting me up even more. And then crap, I'm losing I keep forgetting, Steve. What am I again? 33-degree Mason. Oh, CIA snitch, FBI, CIA. Well, because my brother-in-law works in a CIA, so that automatically connects me right to being a CIA agent. I mean, but when you have surveillance yourself and you know these things, well, you know that you're lying. You know what I mean? And then the most recent, and I had to do this video. I was curious about it at first. I'm like, I see the title, Texas, Philly Mafia. I'm like, I seen it before. I'm like, nah, I don't feel it, because it's like 15 minutes long. And then, but then, yeah, I heard from a bird chirping. It's like Robin, watch that one bit, Robin. I'm like, okay, let me listen to that video, and it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad, because here's what happens when I watch these videos. You know, there's still, I have to pray beforehand, because you know how like I mean, I truly understand you agents on the other end that have to watch my video and hate my guts. I truly, truly understand how you guys are so disturbed and angry constantly, because I would be disgusted as all hell if I literally had to sit there and watch every one of Steve's videos when he made it. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord, for putting me into the mafia and being a CIA, FBI, snitch, Mason. So, okay, now the newest one is because I know the man who happens to own half of Philadelphia. I mean, is it a coincidence? No, it's not. I mean, at this time, here, as I'm driving to Philadelphia to put in another day's work, honest day's work, that's what it is. It's an honest day's worth of work. Unlike someone who's pretending to be poor and suffering and still taking people's money, even though he got multi-millions in his Swiss bank accounts. If not billions, I'm not sure. But, so you got, I'm now in the mafia because I know the man who is responsible for rebuilding and resurrecting the literal city of Philadelphia, right in the heart of Philadelphia, where the heart is. But he's a money exchanger. Oh, a terrible man, I tell you. How dare him be an intelligent man and to be able to be a good businessman and a great family man and a man with a very kind heart who is way up there. Yeah, he's way up there on his, you know, with his career. I mean, to be responsible for building half of Philadelphia, remodeling it. Hey, well, thanks for confirming that, Steve, because you didn't deny it. And it's something that I already said 3 months ago when I got reacclimated with Dave, because I was doing a small little job. You remember the job, Steve, when you were following me every day in that little tiny street. I was doing a job there. I said it in one of the videos from before about the true heart of King David, right? Not that he's a king, but I'm just making an example. I made the example. In other words, this is what a real man of God has in his heart, and his name is David, compared to the fake David that's sitting behind a computer, SJD, over there in Flintwood, Michigan. So to know the man that is rebuilding half of Philadelphia, well, that means that there will always be work. And what happens here is there's a bit of jealousy. There's a bit of hatred in Steve's heart towards me because I know what he is. My heart is telling me what he is. That's all I need to know, is what my heart is telling me. Because in this time of trouble, being a faithful man, and you look in a mirror and you don't have a broken tooth, at least none of you have punched me in the mouth just yet. But I'm going to continue on with this direct feed that I get from God. Just like the other women and men of God that have a direct feed from God. That's just the way it is. Just like SJD has a direct feed from Satan, but so does all of his other minions. It's not just him. So again, to Steve's colleagues, remember, guys, he has no more power than you guys have. He was just given authority by the elite because they think there's something special about him. Yeah, there's something special, all right? God chose SJD to have the strongest delusion out of everybody in the entire world, because Steve was promised to rule, and that's what he thinks he's gonna do. So in the meanwhile, I don't believe that he's making these videos to get you know, to try to get thousands of views. He's literally doing it for the people, because he doesn't have that many subs. But I've made him more known to my subs alone. When I get accused of something, I will bring that to the forefront. It's like, if it was true, right? That's just a rule of thumb, I guess. If it was true, I would be like, no, I don't want to. I'm not. Thank God he only has a few subs, because I don't want to let my subs know this. But I'll pull every lie that I hear, and then I'll put it on my channel, and then you guys can just do what you want with it. I mean, some of you are sick of hearing it, but the ones that aren't, you understand my purpose. At least I hope you do. That until we are shut down, I'll continue to expose SJD over there, the one that's the leading headquarters of the gang stalking here in America. That's who he is. A cyber stalker, okay? When you're the leader of the cyber stalker, you're also the leader of the real stalking with the boots on the ground. It's just the way it is. So to have that many claims against me, well, all right. So I got the claim of the CIA snitch, FBI. I got the claim of the 33-degree Mason, claim of the false prophet, and now the claim of being a Philadelphia Mafia member. Right? And I have the claim to him where I believe he's the leading. Can I prove what he is? Nope, I can't, because it's that generation that you can't prove it. However, by the way that he continues to produce, and I was told by a very good friend of mine, okay, when I made the first 2 videos about SJD, getting ready to bury him. Once the first video was uploaded, and then the next one, I did the imitation of him. I guess it was probably last month. Just look at whenever Steve started to be obsessed with making these videos about me. See, he has to do that. I don't. I do this out of free will. This is what I freely choose to do. So I was told by a very good friend of mine that Steve will be obsessed with making videos about you from here on out, because he's seen that one video that I made and knew that it is on from that point. So you were dead on. I mean, a little bit too dead on. I didn't even think that Steve would continue to go as far as he's going right now with the accusations that he has. But I'm not trying to go out of my way to defend anything that he's saying. You guys that are watching the videos, whether you care or not, it's completely up to you. The way he's doing it is, well, let's see what the word says. Let's see what the book, let's go by the book only, guys. Let's take a look. Robin Henry Teeth works for the Junior Mafia. I don't know. So, okay. Hey, thanks, Steve, because, again, the reasoning behind all this. Just think. Think. And this is to different levels of people. To his colleagues, I'm coming after you guys, okay? Because I understand that he was told, I mean, well, Satan's telling him that he's going to rule, and he's supposed to. But you guys are being told, and you think by him that he is the only one that has this ability to receive information from Satan himself. Okay? Just letting you know, it's just, I'm not even going to say it's a flat out lie. I'm just going to say that it's just a flat out delusion. Anybody and everybody who doesn't have the seal of God in their forehead has the ability to have a direct connect with Satan. So I'm sure he does all his maneuvers of what you can do to clear your pineal gland, but to use it for evil. So he has no more power than you guys do, okay? And the power over me that he has is the ability to surveil everywhere I go. That's his ability, Steve's ability. That's what he has over Americans, at least Americans right now. Because I'm pretty sure this is where it's at. So he has that ability to watch every one of us. Not at every single possible angle and time, because the satellites and everything, they can't see you every single second. They can't hear your every single word. But that's what Satan is trying to be, like God. Like, to be able to hear and see everything that we do. So because he can't, he wants to be like God, and he never will be. So Satan is definitely using Stephen, the character. And Stephen will, I know what he's going to do now. He will never say that out publicly that he is Satan, okay? Because I truly believe that he thinks he is Satan. And he thinks that he's the only special one that has some kind of connection with Satan, which makes him more delusional. So to his colleagues and the elite, you guys know that. To his flunkies that work under him, that are also written checks out, direct deposit, to make videos about me, because he needs more. It's like he can't even do it on his own. He has to get his dogs on me. And I don't even know what they're doing, but last time I checked a couple days ago, they're still making videos about me. Why would you stick up for SJD so much? Out of, you know, as soon as I'm offering peace, because you guys don't want peace. Because you guys don't have the love in your heart of God. It's not there. It's empty. It's void. So it's definitely not a coincidence that once I came against the leader of the gang stalking, well, here comes all the videos and major accusations. The only, like, if this actually went to a real court, like the court of law, the burden is on that goof to try to prove that that I'm in the mafia, or I'm in the CIA, or that I'm a 33-year Mason. That's something that could be looked up like that Steve already did. He already knows that it's all a lie. If anything, it's exactly what he is. Besides the mafia here in Philly, maybe in Detroit or whatever it is. You know, according to that article on Google that disappeared, or I would have brought it back up, and I'm pretty sure that's why it disappeared. Steve is backed by the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball owner. Yeah, he's backed by that guy, and well, I'm backed by men of God that have love in their hearts and forgiveness. So you got Steve, who somehow erased the truth about him from a guy named Zeus that he claims Zeus wrote about, but you can tell it's Steve's own words, because I remember he's like, and yeah, they're even a bunch of flat earthers. So he even threw that in there just to make it seem, well, okay, well, at least he's for the globe, Earth, you know. At least he's telling us that there's planets up there and spinning around, and, you know, Pluto and Jupiter and Venus and Uranus and all those planets up there, even though right now we're just seeing nothing but light bulbs in the skies. All right, now, what does this do for me? As Steven keeps, like, he keeps basically clarifying what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, Steve, your colleagues, okay, the ones that work side by side with you, they are doubting you, okay? And the proof that they're doubting you is the fact that you continue to be obsessed with making videos about just me. One person right here out of 7.6 something billion people, you choose to make videos about me, and I'm telling you, everybody, and I'm pretty sure that you could just kind of figure it on your own, the ones that truly do know. This man over here, Stephen James, is not who he says he is. He's consistently just full of it. Like, the bullshit that rolls off his tongue is, you know, what can you do but laugh at it? That's all I can really do is laugh at it. Like, wow, man, what an honor! What an honor to get a main character in the elite. Okay, this is the bottom line that I'm gonna try to get to. And to sum it all up, to get the main top player that knows the script, that is the top elite's favorite, because they've given him the authority to rule and reign, and then they promise him to rule the White House and, you know, all that good stuff when Donald Trump gets when the fake rapture happens and they say that Donald Trump was raptured up out of here, and then it's time for the power to cut off, and then the underworld ground, you know, the underworld, like YouTube, the people that are really known by the elite, like myself, not to the actual people on earth, but to the world, to the elite, they know and understand who I am, so they're giving Steve the authority to try to take me down. And it's like, it's crazy because I'm just one person. Just shut my channel off, and I mean, just erase my channel. You know what I mean? So to continue to do this, to have the main person that's the leader of my own gang stalking, the one that is in charge of gang stalking me and has given the orders to the people, I got him to constantly make videos about me. Now, what does that say about the strength of your leader, huh? Shouldn't he have some thick skin? Why is he so concerned about trying to prove in his stupid little book that he can just like type in some magical words and like shake up the 8-ball? I'm like, yes, that is true. Or what's that? No, try back again later. Matter of fact, doesn't that even have the triangle? Isn't it even a big triangle? I think that 8-ball thing that you shake. So for me, I get this guy to get up and make videos about me constantly, and he's the leader. Okay, like I'm blown away by it at times, but I have to accept that it's just true. Because if it wasn't true, the guy wouldn't be interested in whatsoever in defending himself at every corner. Do I watch some of your videos, Steve? Yeah, of course. I have to stay in the loop too, you know? But I don't have to watch every one. Thank God I didn't take your job. Like the disturbance of having to watch people's videos that you just, you know, it's not even like I hate you, Steve, at all. I can actually say it that I love you. Can you say that about me? You can't, can you? I can say it about you. I just don't like you, but I understand your role. I understand how God has put me here to reel you in, to get this freaking sea fish and reel him into the boat from the sea. Another beast rises from the sea. Well, the beast is getting reeled in and getting chopped down. So me, little old me, just me, has gotten the leader of the gang stalking here in America. The top 33-degree Mason, 34, 35, I don't know how many degrees there are. The high priest, the one that, the model citizen to be a Pharisee and a Sadducee. The perfect type. I've decoded the entire Bible, guys, so listen up. Robin is a CIA snitch, FBI, informant, 33-degree Mason, false prophet, lying, Philadelphia Mafia member. Okay? That's how he knows all his information. But father, my father, you know, the dark father, you know, the prince of darkness, that father, well, father told me. Father told me so. He said that Robin, right, let me type it in here. It says it right here. Robin Henry Tees is a liar and a thief. And, oh, wait a minute, he already told us that that's what he was. What about what he is he now, Steve, huh? Oh, I didn't know that was right there. Look, what can I say? I'm truly blessed. I'm truly honored that God has given me the ability to fish for sharks. The biggest shark in the United States. And I caught him. And he is freaking flipping and flopping and flip. I mean, Steve, just accept it, man. It's the best thing for you in the end. Stay on the boat, okay? Just stay here. Stop trying to flip-flop. Poor guy, I almost feel sorry for you. Like I really do. Like, I mean, I can't wait until God finally opens up your eyes, and like he did with Paul, you know, because it seems like you're going in the same direction there. Like, you know a lot about the Bible. It's just some of those things you don't know spiritually, which is making you blind. And that strong delusion, well, God specifically made it for you, you know, to this day. He made it for you. Okay, well, I'm here at my mafia job. I got to get to work, you know, because I do work. I mean, I'm here, but I'm pretending to work. Kind of like Steve doesn't. Kind of like Steve is. See, okay, I pretend to work, and then Steve pretends that he doesn't work. Okay, so that's where we are. That's the difference between both of us. Even though I truly do work, and so does Steve. Steve, the gig is up, man. Your cover is blown. For you to continue to make even one more video about me, and you can say the same thing about me. I'm trying to cover up my tracks, but you know where I'm at every day, Steve. You know the truth, and you're turning from it. So it's going to be like pretty bad for you. You're gonna wish that you were never born, and it's better to have like a noose around your neck and a brick, so you can just get tossed over and drown. It's going to be better for you if that happened, which means what's going to happen to you is going to be a tremendous disappointment, to say the least. It's going to be you're going to be so damn disappointed when you see what truly is going to happen, and then you can say the same thing about me. So, well, good luck on your journey, Steve. Okay.